Mrs. Skelly. Today we're going to learn about a new sound called the QU or the qu sound. We're going to use our tool called a sound box to help us write down words that start with QU or qu at the beginning. To build words, we can first listen to the sounds that we hear and then we can write down the letters that match. All right, let's first listen to this sentence. Quinn quietly quilts. What sound do you hear at the beginning of all of those words? That's right, we hear the qu sound. Listen carefully. Quinn quietly quilts. We hear the qu sound at the beginning of all of those words. That is spelled like this, Q-U. When Q is all by itself, which it really isn't very often, it makes the qu sound. When U is all by itself, it makes the or U sound. But when we put these two letters together, they make one sound, and it says qu. Can you say that sound? Good. We call this a digraph, when two letters make one sound. This is the QU digraph. All right, we're going to use our tool, the sound box, to make words that start with QU, because whenever we see a word with Q, there's always going to be a U next to it because Q and U are almost never apart. All right, let me show you how our tool, the sound box, works. With our first word, the word quit. I can't quit playing with my new toy, the Rubik's Cube. Quit. All right, let's stretch out that word. Quit. There are three sounds in the word quit. Now, notice there are 1, 2, 3 boxes in our first sound box. So let's take our finger and we're going to push up the sounds to practice spelling the word it. Quit. It. All right, now we're ready to write it. Make sure you have something to write with and write on so you can write the words along with us. The first sound is qu. Now remember how that's spelled? Q-U. Remember, they work together to make that one sound. Let's write it down. Qua. We hear an I next in the middle. Qua. It. We hear a T at the end. All right, let's take our finger and check the sounds to make sure we spell the word correctly. Here we go. Qua. It. Quit. Good. All right, let's try another word. Let's write the word quite, like my pet hamster is quite cute, isn't he? Quite. All right, let's go ahead and stretch out the sounds in the word quite. Stretch it out with me. Quite. There are 3 sounds. Take your finger and push up the sounds. Quite. Quite. All right, the first sound is qu. How do you spell that again? That's right, Q-U. Let's write it. Qu-I. We hear the long I sound. Qu-I-T. We hear a T at the end. Now look, it looks the same as quit, so we need to add something special to the end to make it a different word from quit to quite. We need to add a silent E to make the long vowel say its own name, I, quite. Now notice the E goes outside of the sound boxes because it doesn't make a sound. All right, let's take our finger and check the word quite to make sure we spelled it right. Quite. Quite. Good. All right, our next word is the word quack. I heard the duck quack at the park. Quack. Stretch it out. Quack. All right, take your finger and push up the sounds. Quack. Now we're ready to write. What sound do you hear at the beginning of the word quack? That's right, qua or Q-U. Qua. You hear an A. Qua. We hear a k sound. In this word, it's spelled with a C and a K together. So we're going to put them in the same box because they make one sound together. C-K. All right, take your finger and let's check the sounds. Quack, quack. Good job. All right, our next word is the word quick. I can run very quick. Let's go ahead and stretch it out. Quack, Take your finger and push up the sounds. Quack, Now we're ready to write. The first sound is qua. Go ahead and write it down. Q-U. Qua. Eh. What sound do you hear in the middle of that word? That's right, an I. Qua. Eh. K. We hear the k sound again. In this word as well, we need the C and the K. They work together to make the k sound in this word. C-K. All right, let's take our finger and let's check it. Qua, eh, k. Quick. Nice. All right, we're on our very last word. Our last word is the word queen. The queen sits on her throne. Let's go ahead and stretch out that word. Qua, e, n. 3 sounds. Take your finger and check it. Or push up the sounds. Qua, e, n. All right, now we're ready to write. The first sound is qua. Q-U. Qua, e. We hear the long E sound. In this word, it's spelled with 2 E's. We're going to put them in the same box because they make one sound. E-E. Qua, e, n. What sound do you hear at the end of that word? We hear an N. Good. Okay, let's take our finger and check the sounds. Qua, e, n. Queen. Wow, you did it. We built words that start with a Q-U digraph, which makes the sound qua. It's time to practice reading our words. I'm going to read them first, and then it will be your turn. Here we go. Quilt, white, quack, quick, queen. All right, now it's your turn. I'm going to start at the bottom, and you're going to read the words all the way to the top. When I point, you can read them. Here we go. Queen, quick, quack, quite, quit. Nice job. We worked really hard today to build Q-U digraph words. So next time you're reading a book and you see Q there, you know there's going to be a U right next to it because Q and U are never apart.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by, and by viewers like you. Thank you.